Alrighty, hey, good morning, everybody. What's cooking out there? This is yesterday video, by the way. This is not live. We have a 1 day break in the action. Enjoy it. Hey, what's up, Marlene? Let me see. I'll start reading some comments. Hey there, Gail. What's up? Hey, Mookie, brother. Julius Smith. Yeah, I was. Alrighty, hey, good morning, everybody. What's cooking out there? God, every day. That's my phone. See, my phone. That's how I read comments. I have my phone. But if I don't turn the volume down, then you can hear me again in tape delay. I have a cool buffer of about 35 seconds, so I can go back in time and listen to myself. So good. What's up, guys? What's up, Bill, Crystal? This was yesterday down in Sebring. So when I was storm chasing yesterday, you probably saw my videos live here in Oldsmar. I got some really cool footage. I mean, we didn't obviously see any tornadoes here, but it was pretty foreboding, as my dad would say. So I had a stop sign. Do I go left to go back home, or do I go right and chase it to Tampa? Well, next thing you know, I ended up in Lakeland, and I ended up in Sebring. Hey, Dustin. Yeah, things are a little quiet for just 2 days. That's all, man. But yeah, I had a fun time, man. I drove through some beautiful parts of Florida I've never been on, through the citrus fields, nearing Wauchula and some other areas. So that was a lot of fun. All right, so we're going to make this one short and sweet. We got a couple days break in the weather, and I have not put my nice camera up, so I'm looking all 1970-ish today. What's up, Whitney? Yeah, all right, so let's talk about some weather. Let's get out of here and see what's cooking here. All right, so we got a little bit of weather to talk about coming up. Let's look at current radar. Let's see here. There's our front. Talked about this yesterday. It did indeed drift slowly south. Mentioned yesterday that we could have some little popcorn, little bitty baby storms in the south parts of Florida. And it looks still trying to make its way down through the Keys there. And it is right now. Key Largo and... so there you go. We got a little bit of action down your way. This is leftovers from yesterday's front. And then up in the northeast today, check this out. We got a big low pressure area up here, up in Canada, eh? You hear me, eh? And it's spinning. Check it out. And we're going to have severe storm winds today, thunderstorms for the northeast. And then we're going to have wintry weather. Thank you, Cindy. We're actually going to see some cold air dipping way down into the Smokies by Wednesday. 30 degrees all the way down to the Tennessee mountains and Carolina. So that's that. So there you go. Let's see the Storm Prediction Center today. Here's what they're talking about. Slight chance for mainly winds, thunderstorms. They're not really talking much about tornadoes. That's good. Very slight chance of tornadoes here up by Texas. But as far as the Northeast goes, mainly a wind event. Hail here, just Texas north. That's the beginnings of our next low pressure system that we're going to talk about. Tony Stark. Who the heck is Tony Stark? Emily. You ever hear of Tony Stark? All right, who's Tony Stark? Oh, I'm Iron Man. Look at that. Well, I get maybe after a few beers. Cool. That's a compliment. What's up, Jim? Supporter Jim. Yeah. All right. Listen. Hey, listen too. By the way. All right. So I usually do these every day during hurricane season. But hey, we're all home. We're bored. And we got a lot of weather to talk about. So I am doing a special supporter video for our Facebook supporters on Thursday at 9:19. 2 days from now, we're going to do a tour of Mike's weather page. So, number one question I get. That's for the Facebook supporters out there in the world that have been asking me to do something for them. So I'm going to go over every little link that I have on my site on Thursday. And it'll be saved for the supporters so you can see it. So thanks to all you guys and girls. And if you want to be a Facebook supporter, it's the best way to support Mike's weather page. There's links all over the site. This is all through Facebook. Right here. Become a supporter, and I will love you forever. Yeah, home assassin. Yeah, we had, so yesterday we had tornadoes in Florida that were pretty unexpected, dipping way down. We had quite a few videos going across the interstate. Hey, Jackie. Here's a winter weather advisory. Check this out. This is all coming tonight. Frost and freeze. Let's take a look at the official forecast for Greenville, Spartanburg. We don't want to read that. Let's look at Gatlinburg. That's one of my favorite places to go. Let's see how cold it's going to be in Gatlinburg Wednesday morning. It is going to be, it won't be that bad. 40, or tonight, I mean. Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. You lose track of time in this coronavirus thing. So it's going to be 40 degrees in Gatlinburg. So 30s in the upper mountains. Still cold, though. No snow. All right, so here's what's cooking. All right, so we got that going on today. Tomorrow, things get interesting. So we got a low-pressure system, another one. We got a big dip, unfortunately. Show it to you on, let's look at Levi's site here, Tropical Tidbits. But everything in a nutshell, low pressure dipping. Upper level winds are going to be whipping, and these are prime ingredients for another tornado outbreak. And I've been reading it all over Twitter, so it's just not me saying it. They're looking at a possible outbreak on Thursday. So not good news. So this is basically Thursday-ish, little dip. Hard to tell, but there is going to be a lot of upper level winds, low pressure to watch. Here's our low pressure spinning. That's usually not the one we look at, but this dip here has got everybody concerned. They're already talking about strong tornado threat on Thursday again. And this is 3 days out. But already the discussion of EF2 plus tornadoes on Thursday. All ahead of this big dip, low pressure system as we've been seeing. Here's your probabilistic map. Hatched area. This one extends into Florida some. Again, this is staying south. This is deja vu. This is like storm 492 of the season. But it's all being fueled by the Gulf. And this is what's next. This is 2 days from now. So we got a lot to watch as this thing progresses. And let's take a look at a few models here real quick. And just to get a look at the general feel of what this one's going to do. Another low pressure racing across the south is going to bring these chances up. And we have a lot of mid-level shear on this one, a lot more than yesterday's. But here's the general look. This starts tomorrow morning out here in Middle Texas. Here we go. This is tomorrow morning. Our low pressure setting up in Texas. If we go back to Storm Prediction Center, here's tomorrow's storm outlook. Wide area, mainly winds, smaller, 5% chance. This is an isolated tornado or two. Big wind event, 15%, and hail. That's generally the pattern we've been seeing. Big system dipping down, hail ahead of it. So we got a hatched area of hail tomorrow. But then we go into day 3, and here we go. That's what we're going to be watching on Thursday. So not good news. All right, so here's the progression of the Euro, 990, sub 1,000, pressure 989. And this is the same pattern. I mean, this is a mid-level low, surface low right here, and it races itself off. And this one might get down a little more into Florida. We talked about this yesterday. This one's showing signs. So timing is tomorrow. Thursday is the strong stuff, and then we'll see what it does on Friday. Here's Friday morning. We could have action, and again, they haven't gone really that far out yet as far as Friday goes. But here's Friday. So our energy is going to be well off to the north, but there's Friday morning. Could be a lot of rain. So yes, more spinach. Whitney, what else is cooking? Hey, Luis, thank you, supporter. Levi's site, Steve. April. No, it's going to be a busy one. All right, Steve, this is a great website. So Mike's Weather page is just kind of my page of all my favorite links. One page. It's been around since 2004. I got all kinds of cool stuff. And way down yonder here is my Twitter feed, which I have on my app now, too. All these great tweets you can click and actually see more weather. And here's a graphic showing, this is Reed Timmer, showing the instability. being pulled up on Thursday. So everybody's talking about it. Another outbreak coming. But Levi's site is tropicaltidbits.com. I got a link right in the very top left of my site, Tropical Tidbits. And there you got all kinds of satellite imageries, really cool satellite imageries. Stuff we use in the tropics a lot. He's got great stuff. I usually link a lot of his images during the season, and he's cool with it. We exchanged conversation before, and so there you go. A lot of cool stuff. TropicalTidbits.com. Another great site right next to his is Weather Nerds. They came around a couple years ago, and they got great site. Big, a lot of custom radar zooms. You can go to individual radar sites like Tampa Bay. You can change all kinds of parameters, and I go there a lot for satellite imagery. This is where we go. In fact, right now, let's take a look at it. So we zoom out. This is what we do. Other regions, we'll zoom out the North Atlantic. We can actually make your own customized zoom areas. So we click that. This is your current leftover energy from our front. And just skirting north of the Bahamas. But it's fun. You could do, it's got lightning in it. You could actually zoom in like incredibly close. That's right next to Levi's site. So, yeah, Michelle, I've been actually using Twitter a lot more lately. I've really become to love Twitter. Twitter is a weird thing to understand because you don't communicate on there. You just kind of put little tidbits of information out there. But I have all my weather feeds on there. And also, my, in case you guys don't pop on a lot, but I do have a YouTube channel now. I upload all my videos to YouTube, but I also have a Twitter feed on that. So if you just have the YouTube channel up, this Twitter feed automatically updates, which is really cool. So a lot of people, smart TVs and whatnot, and I have, current radar or current watches. All this stuff gets updated in real time, and it runs pretty much 24/7. So, Twitter feeds are kind of neat because they tell you a lot, and you get short little snippets. So another thing to talk about is Miami. Miami has really been hot this year, way above average, on pace to shatter the record heat so far this year. We already got upper 80s. We're going to be in the upper 90s possibly in the middle. Well, it wouldn't be on Friday. Let's take a look at some temperatures because if that storm gets here on Friday, well, ahead of the storm, that's why we might see. That's why we might see some severe weather on Friday make its way down a little bit more into Florida. It's going to be hot. Let's take a look at some temperatures real quick for Friday down in Florida because that's another topic. Hot. All right, let these things pop up. Let's see if it even goes out to Friday. It might not. Friday, 10 a.m. We just missed it. Oh, there we go. All right, there's Friday, 1 o'clock. So there's the front. Look at that. You can see it plain as day. So timing always this far out is impossible, but you get a good little range. So Thursday is the bad weather. The tail of the line is going to be stretching down into Florida on Friday. Here's an estimated Friday, 1 o'clock. You can see you can see the front, 74, 79 in Gainesville, 90 in Lakeland. So there's the front, 91 in Tampa. So it's going to be in the 90s all the way down to, Miami and Dade County. So it's going to be a week of record heat. Again, there's another 90s on Thursday. So we got 92. This is Thursday. Check this out. They're calling for 92 in the Orlando area on Thursday. Oof. Welcome to summer. All right, hey, April Skunk. You owe me on that one. Or I owe you. Or you owe me. I'm sure that's not the first time. April, yeah, Radar Scope is the best. I love Radar Scope. Where's my other phone at? It's not here. But I use Radar Scope a lot. It's worth the money. I think I pay $99 a year for one that lets me have dual windows, some other stuff. So what's up, Eddie? Yep. Let's see what else is cooking. I'll see what you guys are saying. So anyway, that's it. Let's see. We got lingering front right now down in Florida. A little bit of tiny little bit of rains down that way. There they are. So that was, we talked about this yesterday. It definitely kind of stalled out. It's definitely going to get pushed on out of here. So this line is going to make its way out. Had some strong storms on the East Coast yesterday. Definitely middle half of Florida eastward had the stronger stuff. But yeah, you had some rain in the Keys overnight. Hey, Amanda. Yep. What else we got? So hurricanes, everybody always wants to know. Okay. I'm glad, April. That's where you got to learn to look at the finer details. Everybody wants to know hurricane season. Well, cool, Casper. What's up, buddy? Hey, no more forest fires down that way, man. Brandon wants to know about hurricanes. All right, so before I lose everybody, light weather. Oh, here's another rain map. Check this out. This is tomorrow. Rain. It's like we're living in Groundhog Day. That one meme I love with Bill Murray in the movie Groundhog Day. We're in quarantine again. It's like you wake up every day. It's like these storms are more than. So we had a storm, Sunday, Easter weekend, obviously. Yesterday and Sunday. This one's coming Thursday. So not even a week. So the South and East only has like a 2-day break before. Hey, Whitney. Yeah, you know what? I have weather models. Check this out. I paid for weather models. Are you talking about that one or this one? No, weather models. Yeah, I do pay for weather models. See, Mike? That's where I don't know. I don't know what they give everybody for free. But they have a great crew online. They've, all the model maps, Euro. They have the 6Z and 18Z Euro, which you can't get very many places. So that's kind of neat during hurricane season. They even have the 1 hour rapid refresh from the Euro. So I forget a lot of the stuff they even have. But there's, hour by hour Euro. So, they give you a lot of perks. And the cool thing about weather models, they have this model lab section here that has a lot of the cyclone data that we use on some pretty easy to navigate pages. So I've learned to really like. I've learned to like it. So a lot of the cool stuff we use during hurricane season. All right, what else is good? So the other one I thought you talked about, I paid for weather.us. I'm not really sure. This one's a little harder to use, but I use it because it has a little more control on zooming in. It's like when we got a really serious hurricane, it is a good tool because I can zoom in more on wind gusts and potential impacts. So anyway, what else is good? Timing of the severe weather, Jackie. Then we'll talk about hurricanes. Everybody's asking. April, good point. So your timing is a very tough sometimes on the actual storms. Some of the models are, NAM's getting close. Let's take a look. Let's see how far out it goes. We'll look at two different things here. So tomorrow things get brewing. This is tomorrow. So tomorrow basically the only threat we're really watching is over Texas northward. But here's the storm starting to set up. This is Wednesday night. But the big threat's going to be into Thursday. This is the Thursday storm. So it's Thursday. This is 9 a.m. So you can get an idea. Here, here's Wednesday, 2 p.m. This is Wednesday, 2 p.m. Here's Wednesday, 8 p.m. And then Thursday morning, we're starting to already see potential for storms Thursday morning. So it could be a little more earlier in the day for Thursday. There's noontime on Thursday. So these are the areas we're watching right through this basic area right here. This is these storms starting to fire on Thursday. They could start a little early on Thursday morning. That's interesting. Supercell composite, it's always been good to us. You can really see the progression of storms here. Thursday, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. So this is what we're watching Thursday, and then Friday that line's going to make its way down into Florida. And tomorrow we'll have a lot better, higher resolution radar we can look at. Other storm predictors. Here's Cape. This is sometimes a good indicator on storm strength. Not always. But it's your Cape surface on Thursday, noonish. There's our flow coming in off the Gulf. This is the area. All this Gulf energy gets pulled northward. And then here's Friday morning. We can still see energy here across the south. So same setup we're watching. But officially, it's already been marked on the Storm Prediction Center. And then we'll see what they do for Friday tomorrow when Friday's forecasts come out. So anything else? All right. Hurricane season. Yep. If you tune in every day, I apologize. But hurricane season. Okay. So every year, obviously, you have a average set of numbers, and you kind of go off of the average on what the conditions look like. Well, the biggest chatter still every day I read about is just how warm the Gulf is. I can't believe some spots of in fact, I have a new link I need to find. Whoops, there's my mail. I need to. Let's see, where did I send it to? Right here. So here's another new link I got. So here's an anomaly map I just found from NASA. Check that out. This is a cool map. I get excited when I find a new map. So here's your weekly anomaly. This is how warm the Gulf is over average. Blue is basically average, but you can see monthly, weekly. Gulf is just smoking. Some spots 4 to 5 degrees hotter than normal. So that is going to fuel higher than normal hurricane predictions in this early season, and just that alone, this is where we see all the activity early in the season. Right there, boom, right there. And then the other factor, of course, is El Nino. I got some good El Nino links on my site now, but the prediction is that we're going to be in a neutral to La Nina stage. La Nina, and let's see if I see the latest here. Outlooks weekly. This might be it. Let's see if this is updated. April 20th. See if we have any graphics here we can look at that makes sense. So the outlook is for a neutral to La Nina setup during peak season, and that usually promotes. There we go. This one's pretty new. April 9th. That's the same one they've been sharing. But so anyways, when we're in an El Nino setup, the Pacific usually fires off more storms than the Atlantic side for El Nino. La Nina is the opposite. Pacific has unfavorable conditions. Atlantic side has less shear and favorable conditions. So even in a neutral setup, things are kind of firing off normal. And that's kind of where we're leaning to towards the end of the year here. So, nothing's an exact, but you can see the general trend. Blue is La Nina, and it's, slowly upticking towards September, October. And that's, long-range modeling. And, of course, the graph down means towards La Nina, not up toward El Nina. So, anyway. Tony Stark, Iron Man, you're in late, Ed. All right, what else is cooking real quick? Louise, it's crazy how we didn't have much rain here in Oldsmar, but there was other areas that got a lot. I mean, it was definitely spotty, but man, I drove through some torrential rains on my way to Sebring area. Matter of fact, I'll show you here. My personal page, because I try to stream while I'm driving. I bought some suction mounted camera holders, I tried propping it up on the dash. It didn't work very well, but driving through Bartow, I got hit hard. It was very. I don't know if this is Bartow or not. I can't remember. I did a couple of them. That doesn't look like Bartow. Maybe it was Bart before. This might be Bartow. There's me. I don't know if that's Bartow. This might be Bartow. I don't even know where I'm at. There we go. We'll leave that up. That was I was Facebook Live and on my personal page. But anyway. Hey, cool, Tomic. Awesome. Hey, Laura, I didn't say that. We don't want to get my wife mad at me. Yes, neutral Bermuda high. Yeah, we got a strong Bermuda high this season already. A lot of things pushing storms. So my trick is I got a GoPro somewhere. Where is it? I can't lose it. Is this my new one? I can't remember. It's got dust on it. That's a new one. So I got a GoPro. See? GoPro. So the trick is, I guess, is to record the GoPro because Facebook Live is, if you don't have a good signal, it was pretty windy right here. I was right under a pocket of 40, 50 mile an hour winds. Couldn't even see. But anyway, that's that. So let me put on one more little thing here, and then we'll say goodbye. Hey, any koozies? Yeah, Jason. Did I forget to mail one to you? Hey, Ricky. I did, Cindy. What are you talking about? I got, what are you talking about? I got all kinds of. Koozie actually is an official sponsor of Mike's Weather Page, and they hooked me up. I have them all over the house, except where I need one right now. But yeah, we got cool ones. I usually give them away when we do our little meet and greets around town. Hey, what's up, Mirtha? Done with your Zoom meeting? There you go, Whitney. Cool. Hey, what's up, Pam? Yeah, so it's a pretty lazy day today. Enjoy it because it's going to get a little stormy. Again, deja vu coming. This is Thursday. Could be. Let's see what they say, by the way. I like to read their. We're at the point I need to close windows. It happens. It happens every session. Okay, so now we're kind of back to normal. All right, let's see what they're talking about. Let's see. Enhanced risk of storms over Alabama, Georgia, northern Florida, including Panhandle. Strong tornadoes. This is Thursday. Positive tilt upper trough. That's that dip. And there you go. Low pressure. See, this is a little concerning. The NAM solution suggests strong and perhaps violent tornadoes over Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. But just like hurricanes, they're warning, other models are not as aggressive. So, this far out, it's hard to tell. And then day 4, they don't have anything out yet for day 4. So we'll have to see if there's anything on Friday. All right, cool. See you, Whitney. What's up? All right, later, Gators. Anything else? I'll make this short and sweet. What's up, Casper? So we're just chilling. Nothing cooking. What's going on here at the Boylan house? Nothing really. So I took off yesterday on a 6-hour drive. Next thing you know, I'm almost in Okeechobee, and I'm like, shit, I gotta come home. I was way down in the middle of the state. I don't know how I ended up down there. It was just fun. I had the radar scope, and I had my little inspector, GPS on, and I'm following the storms, and I'm racing the storms, and I got ahead of the storm, and I watched it come in. So I'm getting practice. Yeah, tornadoes in Stewart, I know. Charleston tomorrow, Brad. No, it should be fine. Tomorrow's nothing. Big stuff's coming Thursday for you guys to watch. So today and tomorrow, south and east, you're saved. Louis. Oh yeah, no, we got to get Louis. I didn't have Louis yesterday. Louis, where you at? Louis. He's probably mad at me. He wanted me to pick him up. Let me go pick him up real quick. I gotta find him. Hang on, hang loose. Where's he at? We got him. We got him. Here he comes. He's snoring. All right, say hi to all your fans, Louie. There you go. Let me get my camera up so I can see if you're in it or not. Oh man, he looks white. Oh my gosh, I got to really work on the lighting. He's like an albino. You kind of see him. God, the camera's terrible. Let me adjust it real quick. How about I just put the new camera up tomorrow? All right, so we're gonna put a new camera up tomorrow. Let me get him back down to normal. There we go. That's probably better. A little better. All right, there's Louie. So anyway, all right, guys, be good. Central Mississippi tomorrow night. Chrissy, yeah, it's going to be right on your doorsteps. What do you think, buddy? He's like, who are you talking to, Dad? Yeah, so tomorrow night, this thing is going to get, going to be nearing where they're watching. This is tomorrow, so it's, you know, it's this stuff could start happening later tomorrow night. This you know, some of the timing showing our storms could actually start overnight, Wednesday into Thursday. So it'll be real interesting to watch this thing progress tomorrow. So be alert. You know, this is tomorrow's storm map. Mississippi could be on your doorsteps tomorrow night. So be careful. I know, Carrie. Well, he'll lay on me now the next hour while I do real work. So. Awesome. All right. Hey, y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. And definitely tomorrow we'll chit-chat on the storm threat. And then Thursday we'll be doing the Facebook supporter tour of the site. So there you go. Texas, Tamara. We'll see y'all. See you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye.